mine is mine. Whose world is this? Me and my kicks. Me and my kicks. It's mine, it's mine. Me and my kicks.
What is going on, YouTube? It's your favorite shoe tuber, me and my kicks, coming at you with another detailed review and on foot of the Air Jordan 5 Inspire or Michigan edition, man, coming up. Getting into the details of the shoe comprises of an all suede upper. And as far as like the quality of the suede goes, it's pretty great quality. Like, especially, you know, looking at previous 5s, the quality on these is pretty nice. When you move your finger around them, it changes colors and it feels like butter. So as far as that $225 price tag, you're definitely getting your money's worth when it comes to the quality on these shoes. When you get towards the midsole, you got that navy midsole, you got that yellow like shark teeth, and then you got the little icy part right here. And towards the middle of the shoe, you have an icy translucent net on top of like navy material. So it really pops off against this yellow. So that's a pretty decent touch. And as far as the air unit goes, it's clear air unit. And towards the back of the shoe, usually with 5s, you get the Jumpman, or you also get Nike Air. But for this one, this is the first time that I've seen this. You get a Jumpman flag, and it says quality products inspired by the greatest player ever. And when you get towards the medial side of the shoe, it's exactly like the lateral side of the shoe. And getting towards the lacing system of the shoe is just your standard Air Jordan Retro 5 lacing. As far as the laces go, they give you navy laces, navy tips. And as far as the lace lock goes, the lace lock is clear. And on the middle, you have a navy button, and then it has a Jumpman painted in yellow. And as you get towards the tongue of the shoe, you got a navy tongue with the navy Jumpman stitched in there. And this part right here is 3M, so when you hit it with a photographer flash, it'll flash back like a little bit white at you. And on the back of the tongue, it says Inspire. Usually it says Air Jordan right here, but it says Inspire. And one thing I forgot to mention is on the player edition of this shoe, it has a special like finger logo that the Fab 5 used to do in the 90s. I'll put a picture of it to the side of me so you can see what I'm talking about. And also on the player edition, it has the Michigan logo like stitched on there as opposed to having the Jumpman. I'll put a picture of that to the side of me so you can see what I'm talking about. Also, one thing, as you can see, is in the tongue area, it's like a woven material. It's not like just a regular nylon or anything like that. So that's a pretty decent touch. And when it comes to the insole of the shoe, the insole is exactly like this navy part, but in yellow, and it has the Jumpman logo painted in navy. As far as sizing goes with this shoe, I would suggest going true to size, even if you have a fat, a wide, a normal, or a narrow foot. These shoes retail at $225, and how I came across my pair was when these initially came out, I wanted these shoes, but $225 was way too much. Now, the suede quality on these is definitely great. As far as overall quality goes, I definitely like these shoes. These are one of the better 5s that I have seen, but still $225, I cannot pay that, because after taxes, you're talking $250 in Chicago. And I buy too many shoes on a consistent basis to really just keep up with paying retail all the time. I felt that the demand for the shoe wasn't going to be as high as people was thinking it was going to be. And I was kind of right, because when they came out, they were selling fairly well, but it was still some pairs to be had, still some pairs online, etc. So one day I was on the Nike app and I saw that these were sitting. So I talked to my friend who worked at Nike to go ahead and pull that swoosh hoop. And he went on ahead and got me, and I only paid $160 for this shoe. And since I got these shoes with the swoosh hoop, cue the video.
Jumped out of the mezzanine to dunk this ball. Just watch as they lay it up there. Watch this. Woo!
$160, you cannot beat it, as opposed to paying $250 after tax. I'm definitely glad to have gotten these shoes for that price. Some people like kind of hate on these 5s because, you know, when you think of all yellow Jordan 5s, the first things that come up is the Tokyo 5s. Those came out like, you know, a while back, and it was very limited. And like resale on those shoes go for like $4,000, $5,000. And you know, that's cool and all, but I personally don't want to pay that much for a shoe that I know I'm going to rock. And you know, so a lot of people call these the poor man's Tokyo 5s, and I'm cool with that personally. I got a shoe that I know that I can rock, and I didn't pay too much for. Also, these shoes kind of pay homage to the player edition of the Michigan 5s. On the back of the shoe, as opposed to having this flag, it had like a special Fab 5 finger sign that they used to do in the 90s. And also on the tongue, it had the Michigan logo stitched in there, as opposed to having the Jumpman. Now, a lot of people call these the poor man's Michigan 5 PEs, and I'm okay with that, because the PEs cost like $1,000 to $1,500, and this costed me $160. I'm definitely going to get my wares out of this, and you know, I don't have to feel bad, you know, as far as like losing or decreasing value of the shoe I got on my foot. Because one thing about those like $4,000 or $5,000, $1,500 shoes is the moment you would put your foot in them and you start wearing them, like it just decreases crazily. It's just like a car, and I don't really see the value in getting a shoe that costs that much when I know I'm going to rock them eventually. So, you know, that's my little story on that. People call these the poor man's Tokyos, the poor man's Michigans. I'm fine with that. I'm cool. I'm glad I got a pair for the price that I wanted to pay in my collection. Now, without further ado, here's an on-foot look of the Air Jordan 5 Inspire or Michigan edition.
Probably didn't know what this was. Y'all probably about to hop on this bus. If you know somebody that'll call my bluff and line them all up, they will all need hugs. Condolences in my own lane like bowling pins. I'm so dumb I don't even know where Poland is. Suburban kid, I got it out the roller rink. My girl just left. I should not have said that, but I guess I was due for a setback. I'm still dripping with the sauce, need a wet nap. My dick sucks so bad. Y'all don't even want to know the details. You don't want to know about the surgeries. I kept it all inside till now. Fuck it, I'll tell everybody. 2 holes on my shaft, hypospadias, look it up. I love when my fans are black. I'm a little tone deaf, yeah, what of it? You know my heart is in the right place. I've been working like a dog in this bitch. And that phrase doesn't even make no sense, cause dogs work probably the least of all the animals in the world. I'm sweet like a sorbet, might call me about to get another tour date. More cake, give me more hate, this is horseplay. Hot than a North Face, you cannot ignore Dave. I know I'm privileged. Yeah, let's not even go there. Out here fucking it up, but I'm still fucking it up. Wait, little body, but the boys sound tough. Hold on, but they saying I might rap. Charlamagne, this is hip hop, right? Give me the fact, just keep it real. I'm up and down, like off and on. I was an admin at Omnicom. I used to eat up with the parents at the Olive Garden. I was wearing nothing but Ralph Lauren. My mom adoring me, and I like milk and porn, but I guess that's less important. Just a little side note about me, so get a no need. I don't even need weed. I'll smoke this beat like. All of that, all the smoke, I need all of that. Trust fall them, they falling back. I don't know nothing about life, but I write it like a book. Wait, how you doing? I'm good, great. And if you see me up on the street, say hi LD, and I'll stop you and say, whoa, my name is... What's your name?
As always, I want to thank you guys for watching this video today. I really do appreciate it. Smash that like button if you like this video. Also, comment down below what's your favorite colorway in the Air Jordan Retro 5s. It could be these, could be the metallics, could be the fire reds, whatever, man. Just comment that down below and we can chop it up in the comment section. Also, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, man? Hit that subscribe button. It takes nothing but a couple of seconds and you'll be notified when I drop future videos. And lastly, peace.